A very good evening, fellow toastmasters and dear guests. Today I am going to tell you the story of a traveler. I'll introduce you to this traveler at the end of our story. December 2013, City of Joy, Kolkata. Our traveler received a call. Hey, let's plan for a trip to North Bengal. It's chilling cold there. We'll have fun. Now, since our traveler loves to travel, immediately said yes for it. They did all the research for which all places to visit, what all things to do there, and finally decided for two places, Pagoda and Lake Chachana. It was going to be the first ever overnight trip with friends. Finally, they booked the tickets, and when the D-Day arrived, they started their tour from Kolkata. Although they booked their tickets in advance, they couldn't get it confirmed. But they were not at all worried about the RAC tickets they got. The only excitement was to explore new places. Out of excitement, they couldn't sleep that night. And it was early in the morning when they reached NJP, New Jalpaiguri. Well, if you want to go to North Bengal by train, the nearest railway station is NJP. From there you will get cabs, buses, etc. So they decided to take cab from there. Our traveler was a bit disappointed because it wasn't that cold there. But then the friends said, don't worry, there is much more in store. Picture abhi baki hai mere girl. And from there, they started for their first spot, Pagoda. Pagoda is a quiet village located at an altitude of around 7,100 feet above sea level in Darjeeling district. Nestled amidst pine forests with a majestic view of Kanchenjunga and meandering river Teesta. Pagoda is the ideal place if you love cold and trekking. On the way to Pagoda, with a rise in altitude, the wind started getting colder, and reached almost freezing point. Exactly the way our traveler was expecting it to be. They trekked up the hill, and soon they were amidst clouds. Yes, you can actually feel the clouds around you, as if you are in heaven. Exactly the way our Bollywood portrayed. So with all the visual treat loaded, they started for their next spot, Lake Chachana. Lake Chachana is a small village located in the wilderness at an altitude of around 7,000 feet, 90 kilometers away from the Darjeeling's main town. Although it is quite close to Darjeeling's main hub, it has a world of its own. As the name suggests, it once used to be the hamlet of the Lepcha tribes. And the word Jagat means the world, so it was the world of the Lepchas. Subsequently, it was taken over by West Bengal Forest Development Corporation, WBFDC, and now it is a reserve forest area. So they made their stay at the WBFDC lodge. Lepcha Jagat is the place where you will get the best view of rising sun and the Kanchenjunga. After dinner, they were discussing about food, pagoda, and the next things to come. Now our traveler is a very talkative person and insomniac as well. But as everyone has got good listeners, they all wanted our traveler to shut up and sleep. But our traveler wanted to talk. So they had a small argument that day. And they had no option but to sleep with heavy heart. Our traveler woke up early in the morning with the hope of getting a magical view of Kanchenjunga and getting good listeners so that talk can be uninterrupted this time. They went up terrace before dawn and they were waiting for the sun to come. The sun arrived, opened his eyes and smiled with its beautiful rays. The first red rays spotted on the smallest in area, but highest in altitude peak of Kanchenjunga, and it started glowing. It was the most mesmerizing view they had ever seen in their life. Slowly and steadily, Sun spread his smile as if he was waiting for this Kanchenjunga to see. The rays started spreading from peak to peaks, changing its color from red to yellow to milky white. And finally, it was all snow white. They captured the moment in their eyes and heart to cherish it for a lifetime. Finally, it was time for them to depart from Jagat. And their cab driver dropped them back to NJP, from where they had their return train. Hence, triumphantly, they completed their first ever North Bengal trip. So, any guesses who this traveler is? Tanuja. It's me. So, Tanuja the traveler is humming a song. यूं ही चला चल रही यूं ही चला चल रही कितनी हसीन है ये दुनिया